Gotta be fucking kidding me, man. It's album time. Listen, this album's better received than you'd think. 69 user score. That people like the songs. People seem to like this. We'll remove the Kill Me Please for now. Oh. Oh, I don't want it. This album came out in 2012. It's 11 tracks and 42 minutes. This is a Tally Hall spin-off, and oh, you guys know how much I love Tally Hall, right? You guys know how much I fucking love Tally Hall. This is, listen, I know we're not supposed to talk about it anymore. How can I not bring this up? This is an infamous Brad Taste classic. I would not know this existed, and I would not have the image of this album in my head that I do without him. I remember watching his reaction and hearing this shit and thinking it was terrible, but I don't remember anything about it. And that was a couple years ago at this point. So I'm going into this kind of blind, but with the expectation that I'm not going to like this. Open-minded. I'm open-minded. The reception of this album is decent. It's got a 69 user score on Album of the Year, and I imagine the Brad Taste effect has genuinely affected that. I feel like maybe without him listening to this, that could be in like the low 70s, maybe. So, I'm going in open-minded, just with low expectations. I can't believe I'm listening to this album. Track 1, Introduction to the Snow. Goddamn title. Damn you, title. Black Rainbow, what? Oh yeah, Black Rainbow's is track 3. Black Rainbow's is track 3. Exactly, the album is White Man approved.
Alone at the edge of a universe humming a tune.
Yeah, it kind of does sound like it's being played out of an old like record player from like World War II or some shit. Solid opener. It's like a 6, it's fine. Sets a very specific atmosphere for the album. I can't complain. Okay.
What did it matter? Why would it matter? And could we heal?
Feels like he's channeling like 50s singers as well. Like 50s jazz singers. You want me to figure out what this album's about? Okay, based on the cover. Okay, what do we see here in the cover, ladies and gentlemen? We're on a beach. We're in Hawaii. There's whales off in the background. But there's a big space monster. Okay, we're getting some cosmic horror. And I'm guessing it's about the panic of this monster coming to eat the world. I love cosmic horror, by the way. So, like, shit like this. I love that stuff. The instrumental's great. I just don't like the vocals, to be honest. Atrocious vocal effects. She sent me this.
Let there be more. Maybe you'll exit to the sorrow. Sweeping off is your eyes. Sudden invincible flowing over. Never than all of you with fine eyes.
He sounds like he thinks he's a great singer. That's like the harshest thing you can say, but it's so true. Very accurate, but it's also kind of mean. Can they?
Why was any and everything alive?
What? Oh my god. Transition saves the song, easy 10. Look, this is more listenable than I thought it was going to be, okay? This song, it's like a solid 5. It's a solid 5. Instrumental, actually pretty fun. I think it's got like a nice, quirky, bouncy indie feel to it. I think that the pace that the song moves at is actually quite brisk and quite easy to kind of just fall into. But oh my god, those vocals are atrocious. Be it like the choir vocals that kick the song off, be it Joe Hawley's like trying to capture the energy of like a 50s jazz singer, feeling like he's really trying to channel his inner Sinatra here, or even just the absolutely fucking atrocious auto-tune. Like, this came out in 2011 and the effects sound dated for 2011. It's better than I thought it was going to be. This is perfectly listenable, and I would even say the track has some pretty big highlights and redeeming qualities. Maybe we're not in for the worst ride possible. Maybe I will come out thinking this album is okay. Next up, Black Rainbows. What? What? Okay, never mind. He liked one of the songs? Mongolian throat singing.
I see the praised rays, you see me smile. We know the joy beyond above has been here a while.
Actually, solid verse.
You draw them near, and lo, the hue.
How am I being racist? What? Listen, I have no problem with this style of singing. It's the context in which it's being used that is fucking atrocious. Song is okay, maybe a little much. Great transition. This album's kind of going crazy with its transitions. I seem to be much less of a fan of this song than everyone else. I'm feeling a high 3 on that one. Listen, I have no problem with that style of singing, but it's the context that makes it sound so bad. With this it's trying to be as quirky as possible instrumental, you get these vocals on top of it, and it just reads as, we aren't taking a single bit of this seriously. It reads as, this is a complete joke, and there is no genuine care being put into a single aspect here. But then you get to then you get to the verse, and I think that one verse that we get in this track actually does work. I feel like the instrumental paired with the very laid-back, carefree vocals does actually genuinely create for something that feels just like being on holiday and just looking up at the sky and like a feeling of just general chill and relaxation. I feel like it puts that across pretty well. Apparently I used like a Minecraft pig sound, you were saying. I didn't pick up on that at any point. And then the song kind of drifts back into just complete ridiculousness in the final third there. And I agree with this. The quirkiness comes off more awkward than whimsical. Yeah. High 3. I'm praying the album can pick itself up, please. I actually have White Wall.
Drift alive in some effortless play.
Nice pairing of the vocalists. I'll give it that.
Decides how these columns align, birth by chance or benign, every moment rise. Will they slumber?
I'm kind of torn on this. I feel like the energy and the atmosphere of this track is nice, but the actual individual pieces don't come together the best. This duet doesn't work all that well. I think that the individual instrumental moments, like the super thick sounding drums, being matched with this very soft, serene string arrangement, it comes across as a little awkwardly balanced. It's far from the worst thing in the world. I feel like the track is actually very listenable still, though. Which member of Miracle Musical has the whitest balls? Probably Joe Hawley, to be honest. Song's fine. This song is perfectly listenable, but it falls short in a couple of aspects. I'll start off with the positives. I think that this track does have a very nice atmosphere. I think that this song does a pretty decent job of setting you into this world where it feels like you're just off on an adventure when you're on holiday. You're going across, you're discovering a bunch of shit. There is a sense of wonder that is put across in this song that I think is actually really delightful. But the individual elements of this track don't really come together all that well. I think that the production is very out of balance. These drums are super thick, super punchy, and they're being matched with this very soft and serene string arrangement, and they clash really hard. I think that the duet here doesn't work in the slightest. Joe Hawley and... what's the other singer's name? What is the other singer's name? As I was saying, this song is like a low 5. Listenable. It's okay, the song, ladies and gentlemen. Up next we have Murders. With some very distorted piano.
Looking to see the trees, but none were there. He found a girl. She
Beach Boys?
King. They were in the white wood, gambling.
Going full Beach Boys with this one.
In the light, leaves broke above, then fell below. I was in the middle ground, looking to find the flowers in the garden, wearying of the hate me not. Wait, they forgot of the infinite mirror.
Yeah, I completely agree, but
Tree falling, no one would.
this one feels like particularly Beach Boys inspired. What's the song about?
Murderers living in fear.
I have no idea what the song's about. Bring up Genius? The song uses nature as a metaphor to explore existential themes related to life's complexities. It probes the search... Whoa. It probes the search for meaning, blurring the lines between reality and perception. The lyrics suggest a commentary on relationships, identity, and the cyclical nature of existence, inviting introspection and reflection from the listener. What? No. I disagree.
All for nothing at all, with something to do.
It's a very sudden cut off. Jesus. Nope. Flat 4. That one didn't work for me. Felt like it was leaning too heavy into like the Beach Boys thing that this album has had going so far. It felt like it just kind of relied on that and used it as a bit of a crutch. Without bringing anything... Well, not without bringing anything of its own to the table, but it just felt like it was kind of using that as a crutch and didn't have much else to do besides that. Writing is fucking horrible on this song. The writing's so bad. It's trying to pull meaning out of nothing. It doesn't even do nothing well, you know? Like... I don't even know how to describe my feelings on the writing of this song because it's such a nothing burger, but it's frustrating in the fact that it's a nothing burger because it's trying its hardest to be this grand perspective and outlook on life, and it doesn't even come close. This song doesn't really work on any level for me. I don't feel like it's as offensively bad as Black Rainbows was, but yeah, that song was still pretty weak. I have no clue how to say this title. You have the same to say about Radiohead? Fair enough. The title is Space Station Rebel 7, okay. Very tasteful use of auto-tune. Of course. Only the most genius vocal effects land on this album. Nice instrumental on this one, I'll give it that. Very fluid bass line, great tone. Flow of this track is nice as well. This album is a pure example of middle ground. I'm agreeing so far. This album is okay. It is okay. You know? Now going into French. Fucking horrible vocal. It's not even just the auto-tune, it's just bad singing. Jesus Christ. Just when I thought the song didn't get worse, they start speaking French. Fade out, of course, and this song with a fade out. You wanna know what the worst part is? This is the best song so far. This is easily the most enjoyable song so far. It's like a 5.8 for me. 5.8, 5.9, like just below a 6. This song is absolutely fine. Some baffling choices. I think that the auto-tune sounds like complete shit. It's aged horribly. I think the random switches into the different languages just feel so out of place. Like it goes from Japanese to French, and I don't understand the choice. Maybe if I could understand the lyrics, it would make more sense, but it just feels like such a random thing to throw in the middle of this album. But the instrumental here is actually very sweet. I think that the theatrics on display, I think that the grandeur on display is actually quite charming, and the quirkiness doesn't feel like it's just doing this shit-eating, goofy thing just for the sake of pissing the listener off. It feels like it's actually genuinely got a lot of charm, a lot of heart behind it, and I think the instrumental carries the song up to being very, very, honestly, very listenable for me. So high five. It's perfectly fine, despite my pretty big gripes with this. Easily the most listenable up to this point. Look at the track list. I don't give a shit about what other people think of the song. It's not going to affect my opinion. Yeah, people think this song fucking sucks. It's the worst received out of all of the songs on the album, but I disagree. I feel like this actually has the most redeemable elements out of any track so far. People are wrong, is what I'm trying to say. Actually, no, well, people are right about the song, I guess. It's got a high 5 average. They're just wrong about everything else, but they're right about this one. Oh my fucking god, we got the Mind Electric, ladies and gentlemen. I know this title. I've heard this title, which means this is going to be a bad song. The fact that I remember this title means this is going to be a bad song. Number 9? Number 9? Exactly.
Number 9, number 9, number 9.
This is Revolution 9 if it was terrible. When the Beatles do this, they're innovative, exactly. I'm writing up a review for the album on Album of the Year preemptively, so I've thought of the perfect review.
These thoughts as limitless light, exposing, closing, circuitry to fight. Think of each
What?
when this breath is death, minute and desolate.
YTPR song? Exactly. I think I'd rather drink the rest of this bottle of aloe vera than have to listen to this song again. What? That's exactly what I was thinking. Me and Chivo on the same wavelength.
If you look at it right.
Play it back. Where was it? Here. Let's do it. It really does sound like it, doesn't it? I don't think it's a sample of the song, but it sounds basically the exact same. That was fucking terrible. Wow. Yeah, flat 2. That sounds about right. This is what I was expecting from this album. This level of so quirky and so out there. We're not like the other albums. We're just doing our own silly thing over here. We're not like the other albums, guys. This is what I was expecting. This is some unlistenable, fake, experimental bullshit. This is bullshit. It's not over. No. This is because I went back. Go back to exactly 5 minutes. What, What, this? Yeah, that's what, like, this whole instrumental bit reminded me of Monkberry Moonlight. I don't think it's a sample, but it sounds shockingly similar. Wow, ladies and gentlemen. Don't you dare start fucking playing. I'm not playing Monkberry Moonlight. Fuck that. I know how that song sounds quite well thanks to you, you lot. Oh my, yeah, that was what I was expecting from this album. That is just that level of absolute shit that I was expecting from this album. That was offensively bad. That felt like the song was trying to test the listener. It felt like it legitimately felt testing. Where it was like, okay, we're going to throw more shit at you as the track progresses and we're going to see what your breaking point is. That's what the goal of this song is. The reversed bullshit, the horrible fucking vocal effects, the absolutely atrocious switch-ups that drag the song further and further into the deepest fucking swamp possible. I am in shock that made it onto this album. This already isn't that good of an album to begin with, to be honest. This is like a boring ass fucking listen. But that was what I was expecting. That was fucking atrocious. Wow. Holy shit, man. Next up, Labyrinth.
My face turns purple, running through hurdles, running.
What?
Trying to escape from this thing.
What?
And I fear everything seems clear, like the end is near. In the rear, I can see the beast getting close. Surrounded by ghosts in the cloud of smoke. The smoke reeks of failure. I don't want to fail, but all the stairwells lead straight to hell. So I'm jumping trap doors in the floor before they floor me. Focus on the love and the light right before me. Walls keep spinning and my path keeps turning. Patience thinning and my calves keep burning. Hotter than the furnace. Suddenly I'm learning. Maybe I finally.
Bro, I'm short of breath. My heart rate is so high right now. I need you guys to understand the range of emotions I went through. It went from shock to anger to then being so happy that this exists.
Behind me, my ex-girl's chasing me. In front of me, my next girl's facing me. Awaiting me, the lights in my sight, but I can't cross these enemy lines. I'm behind. I can feel the fatigue, but I'm dying to shine. But the road winds, I rewind, I rewind. Gotta find a new place to hide for the night. Will I ever escape? Boy, I try and I try. Everybody's watching me, I'm dying to get out. In the glass labyrinth, I am the mouse.
Chorus is better, or no?
I'm trapped.
Dog shit, 8-bit production as well, so bad.
I'm trapped. I'm trapped.
Need the best music, exactly.
I'm trapped.
This is a 10. Come on, listen. On the enjoyability scale, that song's pretty high. I have not laughed that hard at such a genuine crock of shit in my life in so long. That was very funny. Okay, now we're getting into the territory that I wanted this album to be. Now we're getting into this is what I wanted from this album. The rest of this has been tolerable but boring. This has been fucking horrible but so fun. Appalling. But it's been more fun than the rest of the album. This is what I'm talking about right here. This is what I wanted. Wow, that was... I genuinely was short of breath. My heart rate spiked during that song. Next up we have Time Machine. Yeah, Owl City. FNAF song voice effects. Yeah. It's so quirky, guys. It's so quirky. You hear where the Living Tombstone got their influence? Yeah. Guys, it's so quirky, right? This isn't like the other albums, guys. This isn't like the other albums. Explain what it is. Explain what this is about. I wouldn't be surprised if this song was literally about hopping in a fucking time machine or something. This album has been fairly like childish up to this point. I wouldn't be surprised if this if it was actually what's on the tin. I'm gonna stand up for this one. We're gonna stand up for this one, and I'm gonna stand back here. We stood up for this one, ladies and gentlemen. This is pretty terrible, and I want to stretch my legs. I'm stretching my legs because my legs kind of hurt. Dance? I'm not dancing to this shit. Here, I play drums along to this, so it's terrible. I'm not doing the Gangnam Style. This is so dated for the time it came out, man. This came out, if it sounds like 10 years dated for 2011, dude. Fucking hell. Oh, we still got another minute of this song. It came out 12 at 12. Wait, actually? Oh my god. It actually came out on December 12th, 2012. Well, it says December 11th, 2012 here. You have Daft Punk at home? Yeah. The release date is pissing me off more, to be honest. Them dropping this on 12/12/12, there's something about like the attitude behind that is making this album 10 times more punchable. This makes me want to like grab a vinyl of this album and start beating the living shit out of it, you know? Dropping this bollocks on 12/12/12. Fuck you. Yeah, this is some hot ass right here. The album has taken the back half of the album is bad. The back half of this album is genuinely bad. And I'm glad. Because the first half, right? The first half was listenable, but it was just boring as fuck. Even the bad songs were just boring. Now we're getting into shit that's like shocking that it made it past the recording stage and was like mixed and released. This is fucking baffling that no one stopped and went, hang on a sec. Maybe the Mind Electric, Labyrinth, and Time Machine aren't the best things to put out there. How does this make it this far beyond production, beyond fucking mixing and mastering into the world? Stranded Lullaby.
There's a still tension in the swell.
Look what Aramax said in general.
We afloat amidst the waves and then dispel.
But I love Beetlebat, dude. I love Beetlebat. Shout out Beetlebat.
Remembered rest in deep dark.
Exactly. Maybe that's what happened. I see. What the fuck are you saying? Hold on a sec. We're taking a pause. Aramax has just sent me Hawaii Part 2 explained in a minute or less. We're gonna get this up. We're gonna watch this short. Okay, shout out Copper Sunju for this. Explain away.
Part 2 explained in a minute or less. After starting with a prelude foreshadowing the events to happen, we meet a character who's traveling to an island, presumably Hawaii. He meets a
Accurate assumption.
girl and falls in love, but slowly their relationship starts falling apart. They eventually end up in a forest on a date where his lover gets murdered and he's framed for the murder. After trial, he gets sent to an insane asylum and is tortured. This eventually
But
leads
everyone's
him to
kind of the
turn
new Jacob
actually
Collier
insane.
album.
He gets released and ponders his past, but eventually
Oh
he
yeah, this is the same song
go
that
out
we
and
had.
sail into the ocean to join his lover in death. The album ends with his final goodbye. That's just the main theory I found online, but here's Hawaii Part 2.
Interesting loop. Okay. Thank you for sending that, Aramax. I thought that short was going to be, like, pretentious as fuck. But no, he just explains the story of the album. I thought that was going to be someone, like, D1 glazing and getting pretentious about Hawaii Part 2, but thankfully it wasn't. Actually, helpful short. I kind of understand what's going on now.
Lost at sea.
In C major, get it? Like C major? Exactly. There's levels to this shit, man. 1.8 million monthly listeners on Spotify. I buy it. This album has its audience, absolutely. I'm not going to deny that there's people out there that are going to really love this shit. That's just not me. I'm just not part of that audience. There's enough quoked up 14-year-olds in the world. Exactly. I agree. But it has solid high points. I think this song is actually genuinely really pretty. Like, the atmosphere is lovely. Super great balanced mix here. Lots of nice thick low end. That this track kind of sits on top of it. It explores this space so well as well. Listen, I will never ever like shit on people for enjoying something. The whole point of this is to have some discussion. And I'm glad we got someone in here who does enjoy this.
To the vast receiving emptiness
Right.
of time. Beyond
Is there anyone in here who does enjoy this album besides Milkman here? Is there anyone here who is enjoying this? Because I would genuinely be interested to listen to hear what the ratio of people who do and don't like this in chat is.
beyond.
Zeraya doesn't mind this. Hold it, that's a good point actually. Alright, cast your votes. It seems to be the majority of people aren't liking this, but it's not as landslide dog shit as you know, as I thought it would be. It's around the 50-50 mark. It'd probably be closer to like low 60, high 30 if Ryan K's vote went to Nutter. Yeah, people it seems to be like around a 50-50 split. That's fair. That's absolutely fair. You've been a fan of the sound for a while, and you're not an annoying teen, just a 20-year-old who enjoys music. Hey, that's absolutely right. When we say quirked up 14-year-olds, I am only joking. Obviously, there's going to be people, like, across the board who enjoy this. People who like more theatrical music, people who like stuff that's a little bit more on, like, the electronic side, a little bit more on the, I guess, experimental side as well. In the end, it's all subjective. That's the whole point of these streams, is we all have discussions about our differing opinions. And I'm glad that that's the case, that there are people in chat who are loving this way more than me. It does seem to be the majority of people not liking this, but, you know, there's still a good, removing Ryan K's vote, about 43% of the stream are enjoying this. And that's absolutely valid. Absolutely valid. Stranded Lullaby is easily the strongest moment on this album. It's a flat 7. A genuinely beautiful moment of calm and space as the penultimate track here. It is genuinely emotional. I think the composition here is delightful. The production is way stronger than it's been on any of the other tracks. Nice thick low end for this song to sit on. I think that the harps and the more plucky actual like main elements of the instrumental that we get here are actually really like texturally satisfying. And on top of that, I think this is easily the best written track as well. This is a huge step up, and I'm hoping it can stick the landing, okay? We had a rough 3 tracks. I'm hoping we can end on a high note. Dream Suite in C major. Terrible fucking title.
Alone at the edge of a universe.
We're doing this again.
We'll go together.
She didn't see the vision of Joe Hawley. Oh yeah, it did the color balance, didn't it? What's that band's name? It's Miracle Musical.
Every endeavor awaits somnambulant directives to take the helm.
Proto-OK Orchestra here. That is the worst sentence I've ever read in my life.
The stars were made for falling, like melting obelisks as tall as another.
Oh, we're getting Christmassy, ladies and gentlemen. Radiohead could never, exactly.
Ensemble d'enfants, la galaxie s'étend, jardin de l'imagination.
Is this an overview of the whole fucking album? Are we going back through the album again? This is the French bit from that other fucking song.
It feels like flying, but maybe
It's the line! He said the line! I forgot that was on here. Yes.
a cosmic confluence of pyramids hologram.
Oh my god.
She knows you heard her staging music murder in line before the show began to be where I am.
Shut the fuck up. Oh my god. Don't AJR do this? Like they do their overtures at the beginning of their albums, right? They do like the preview of all of the songs to come as like a little taste test. This is like the overture at the end of the album. Why? We don't need this, man. The song is 7 minutes because that's how long the brain is active after death. It's actually over, exactly.
You look quite divine tonight, here among these vibrant lights. Be the well.
Oh yeah, get the loudest piano on the planet.
Kingdom come.
I get you. I get being interested in the concept. That's absolutely valid. Such a fun album to see me listen to. Listen, I'm having fun with this. I'm hating this album, but I'm having a lot of fun listening to it though. It's giving me a lot to talk about, you know? There's a lot of terrible shit going on for me to speak. Christmas, don't be late. This is... We're just going straight Christmas song melody.
Higher than the sun, invisible.
It's a cool idea, yeah.
Until
But the execution's fucking atrocious. Wow, guys, he's fading away, guys. He's fading away. It's so emotional and dramatic. He's fading away. He's gonna die. That's it? It ends like that? Wow. Feeling a low 3 on that. That was... The overture at the end of the album, reminding me of just how atrocious of an experience that was. I made direct eye contact with the camera as I was saying that. I never look at the camera. I never do that. I always look at chat when I talk. Ladies and gentlemen, this album isn't good. Listen, the first half of this project is listenable, but painfully boring. It started off as just being, it's whatever. Underrated by some people, overrated by others. It's perfectly listenable, but a little uninteresting. And then we get a change in the tides, ladies and gentlemen, and then a song called The Mind Electric shows up. And it flips this project on its head and reveals just how terrible of a ride we're in for in the back half. The production goes off the rails. The writing, it feels like all sense of wonder that was present in the first half of this album was thrown out of the window and was replaced with pretentious bullshit. The fucking instrumentals, don't even get me started on the Mind Electric instrumentals, the Time Machine instrumental, the fucking rapping on Labyrinth. Look, I respect moments of this album. Absolutely. I think that the intro is sweet. I think that a handful of tracks in the first half, like Isle Unto Thyself and White Bell, and the track that's in Japanese and French, I'm not sure what the translated title is. I forget what it was. I think those songs are fine, and even Stranded Lullaby is good. There is a good song on this album, but it gets unlistenable at points. It gets draining and laughably horrible at points. I was crying at how terrible Labyrinth was. It made my heart rate spike. I went from shock to anger to pure joy at how bad it was so fast that my heart was pounding out of my chest. Rodamar said the calculated score is a 41. I'm lowering that to a 38. Same shade, true. Me and Gary here. Thank you all so much for watching this video. Let me know what you think of Miracle Musical Hawaii Part 2 down below. Do you agree with a lot of people on Album of the Year and think it's a little bit underrated? Or do you agree with me and think this album is absolute dog shit? Massive thank you again to Chivo for editing this video. I greatly appreciate it. Links in the description to his Album of the Year as well as my Album of the Year, Discord, Twitter, other channels. Check those out if you haven't. And I will see you all whenever I next stream or upload. Bye bye.